Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. And for those of you who dig wooden cases for your iPhone, I've got another one to show you today. This one is the Woody case, and it is all handcrafted. It's wooden, it's made in the USA, and it's right here. So the thing about this case is you're going to get a couple of things aside from the case, a couple of screen shields, one for the front of your iPhone as well as the back. You're also going to get installation as well as removal instructions. You're going to get the case, of course. I'll show that to you in a moment. And you're going to get kind of this nylon bag with some Woody branding on it and a drawstring. So you can pop this in here or whatever you want when you're not using your phone. Now, here is the case itself. As I made mention, it is all wooden. I'll show it to you up close in a moment. And it is a slider style case, as you see right here. There is some lined interior, so you're not going to have to worry about your iPhone getting scratched up when it's inside of this case or when you install it. Just make sure that with any slider case, you kind of clean it out before you put your iPhone in, because you do not want debris caught in there and end up scratching your iPhone. But here's how it works. Quite simple. You're just going to slide it straight into place. There is some room on this, so I would venture to say that definitely those screen shields are going to work just fine, front and back, with this particular case. And you can see how it basically locks into place with these kind of locking mechanisms here. It doesn't make it too difficult to remove either. Of course, if you've got screen shields, it's going to be a little bit more of a snug fit. Now, I do not have a screen shield on mine. I want to call that out right here and right now, so you have a good idea of the lay on the table that you're going to get with this. Of course, when you put a screen shield on, that'll be diminished ever so slightly, but you do get lay on the table design with this and a good level of protection. Down along the bottom, here's what it's looking like with your lightning port, your mic, your speaker. It's a little bit tight here, but there's no issue with sound or mic pickup. And then here is your headphone jack. Now that might be an issue for some of you with oversized connectors because it is a little bit tight right in there, but nothing too major. Now, of course, if you see this right here, that little marking, this is natural wood. So remember, the natural wood grain is going to look a little bit different for each one of you guys who pick this case up. So keep that in mind. It's all part of the beauty of this case. Here is the side where you've got your buttons as well as your switch for silent, and everything's easy to get to. It's a little bit recessed, but it's not too bad. You are going to feel the case when you press these buttons, and likewise up along the top, same thing there. Not a difficult thing to press those buttons, but you are going to feel the case when you're doing that. Along the back side, well, here's what it looks like up close. You've got some Woody branding, and it almost looks like kind of Woody in the form of Toy Story, at least in the writing. At least that's what it reminds me of. Pretty cool. And that natural wood grain, and there is your camera cutout. I am going to mention it's not lined with black, and I have tested this. There is a little bit of whiteout or washout when your LED flash fires off. So you are going to see some of that in your photos or your videos when you fire off that LED flash. So that's something that I would like to see improved. As far as removal of this, it's actually pretty easy to do. A lot easier than a lot of the other sliders that I've tried, and you can see how easy that was to remove it. So it is the Woody case. It is available now, and I will put a link in the description of my video as to where you can pick this one up. All wooden, all handcrafted, and this one's going to get my 4 out of 5. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.